probably not an ideal time for me to do another Primal video, just because I'm a little bit tired, but I have an addiction I want to satisfy, a craving to quench, perhaps. Welcome back to our exhibition, custom made-up campaign. Going to continue. I need to... Oh yeah, I wanted to do something. I'm gonna actually try to do a thing here real quick. Well, I'm thinking about it right now. I want to add a specific capture for tabletop with the cursor on in this way. I don't have to worry about that. There we go. Had to swap it over. I want to name this thing and have this set up for all future references. There we go. Cool. Anyway, welcome back to Primal. Right, so last time we played an Ozu thanks to the RNG, and we did come out ahead. I didn't put the win down, but we did beat it first try. Yeah, win 1, lost 0. Boosh. Alright, so we're down with a Raxon and an Ozu. Let me lock this book. We're gonna play another dude today. As a reminder, I said I'd do this at the beginning of all these videos, but we are playing through this game and showing off all the things, so if you don't want to be spoiled, well, now is not the time to tune in, right? So there's gonna be a 3 in the title, and a monster name. This is our 3rd session with the game. Doing a little campaign thing. I'm not gonna craft anything. I did double check. Hold on. Where's the crafting? I don't have it up right away, but I double checked the. I have to get past the monster rules, and let's post the expeditions. It might be in the just the crafting section or the campaign section. I don't know when the campaign section comes up. Is it pre-expeditions? I don't have this rule book memorized. Yeah, it's campaign. I actually think it's more towards the end of the book. I was just gonna show the 2 things I double checked. We cannot carry 2 items with the same name. So I cannot make an extra Alamore and use them. You can't craft the item and just have it in your inventory as backup. So, we won't be making another Alamore. I'd like to make one for a dude, but the other rule in the game is you can trade stuff, but you cannot give supplies to the other characters. So, we're gonna keep with that, and Leonor here, or Leonor, is gonna need to get good and actually stop rolling odd numbers on the dice if you want some stuff. The other thing I want to address is crafting is, they might mention it here. I'm not sure. I want to double check this page too. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. We'll get into a game soon enough. Right, we don't have to worry about elemental weaknesses probably for a very long time. The thing I want to mention is when you're doing the campaign, I don't think it'll be over here, but you can craft stuff with these. The way it works, remember there's only 11 chapters in the campaign. I don't know how many loots you acquire in these chapters because I don't have the campaign book to reference, but apparently if you have a level 2 forge, it still only costs 1. It doesn't double the way I'm going to keep the double thing. And then the triple for the level 3, like I mentioned in the first video. We're going to do that because I'll be filled with more resources by the end, or as we go through this. Anyway, we're going to try to play a monster. I am filled with thoughts of many things. Also, I want to return this to the appropriate page. Yeah, the glossary. It's fine. And we don't need that. We're in a shuffle. We're gonna learn a new guy today, so. Number 15, still a core monster, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, not a core monster. 12, 13, 14, 15. We will fight a Pazis. Or Pazis. So we got a Pazis here. Level-0. Also, this is incorrect on the card. We did not fight a level 1 Ozu. Move out of my way. Let me, this is something I should probably do. Let's make a secondary bag to keep these more clean. This is the fought monsters bag. We'll lock that. We fought Viraxen, we fought Ozu at level 0. Not 1 yet. Now we're gonna be fighting a Pazis. So I have not looked at these expansions at all yet, which means we're gonna have to get in there and see what the mechanics are and the setup for the creature as well. Okay. So feather expansion. I like this dude because he looks like Mizutsume. You guys know me from my Monster Hunter videos. I'm a fan of Mizutsume. It's probably one of my favorite monsters. We're going to be dealing with a Mazis though. We have new rules, new terrain, monster rules, new keywords. Campaign mode expansion, expedition mode expansion. So overview real quick. Alright. So cool. New rules, new monster rules, new keywords, new type of terrain. All the special rules are explained here in detail, so refer to this section when required to understand the card abilities and scenarios included in this expansion. Jungle Brush. At the start of your movement phase, if you are in a sector with a Jungle Brush terrain token, you may recycle an aggro card from your hand to hide in the Jungle Brush. If you do, place your miniature on the Jungle Brush terrain token. Your turn pauses and play passes to the next player in player order. So it's like a regular brush, but you have to pay a aggro card. You have to recycle it. Alright. Name a player who has not yet played their turn this round. When the player has completed their turn, leave the Jungle Brush and resume your turn with the movement phase. While your turn is paused, you are not the active player, can assist other players to taunt the monster. When you resume your turn, you are once again the active player and play out your turn in the usual way. Only one player at a time can hide in the Jungle Brush. I haven't thought of the usefulness of the brush and the jungle brush now here. I'll have to see if I want to swap turn order. The main thing I can think of is if someone can activate vulnerable, or maybe we want Hammered Bro to stun earlier and then other people go, because we're in a seated order, you know? And then I'm rolling randomly, which we can do right now. Who's player 1? Green is going first this time. Yeah, but I don't rotate my order, so... What is this marker? Oh, it's a flag. I see it now. That's how it's supposed to go. But yeah, since I'm always in the same seated order, the turn variance doesn't shift. And when it comes to a game like this, there would definitely be stronger seating positions and weaker seating positions, just based on what weapons work better together. And when, you know? Anyway. Paralyzing Spore cards. Pazis. Pazis can add Paralyzing Spore cards to the player's deck through card ability effects. When a card ability instructs you to add a Paralyzing Spore card to your discard pile, take one from your personal reserve and place it on top of the discard pile for your action deck. Each player has a reserve of 4 Paralyzing Spore cards, which can be identified by a class icon on the back of the card. Similar to wound cards, they clog your action deck, making it less efficient. However, unlike wound cards, these cards prevent you from moving while you have them in your hand. New keyword, evasion. This is for Nagarjas. This is a card trait, has no inherent effect in the game. Other things may reference it. Alright, quick refresh. When a peril card features this keyword, skip the behavior refresh step during the monster upkeep phase. Perform a behavior refresh step at the end of each player turn instead. Oh, alright. So it's just gonna change what behavior cards are out. Okay, this is campaign stuff, which we don't need. Expedition mode introduces 4 new expedition scenarios to play. You can find the setup rules for each of these scenarios, page 5 to 6. Right, so this is 5 and 6. So Pazis, special rules. He's got the spores. We have a reserve of 4 of them each. They're explained in detail on page 3. Yeah, we got it. Can't move with them and they clutter our hand. Leave Pazis' aerial evasion card out of the behavior deck. This card is considered to be out of play until a card ability instructs you to interact with it. Alright, so aerial evasion out of ability deck. Let's do a Pazis fight. This is a feather elemental. Pazis. Alright, you go here. You can go here. Here are our paralyzing spore cards. There are 24 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dual blade. Sword and shield. And bow. Alright, we'll put these nearby. They're, where do I want these? Because if it's somewhere in the table I could reference quicker. I guess right now I'll just put it under their thing. And it's out of play down here. And then in case I change my mind later, we'll leave these by the other guys. The other girls, I guess. was about to say, this person's missing their mastery. I'm just gonna line it up like so. Do do do. Yeah, do do do. Yeah, do do do. I'll possibly just return these to the bag since they belong to Pazzi. You know what? We'll just return them to the bag since they belong to Pazzi. I think that would be easier for me to keep track of. So we have those. Here's a Pazis. This is probably a definitely not. What's its name? Kinda looks like. I guess it's not really a cuckoo. It's like a feathered version of Eon Cuckoo or Eon Garuga, right? That's what it makes me think of, anyway. Yeah, da. So he is Feather Elemental. We are going to be playing. No, yes. This is the tier 2. My eyes were trying to find the thing. Alright, peril card. Right, can this be... Oh no. That's fine. That's fine where it is. I need to make some space here. Just put the card up there. That's better. Here's the image, right? We were looking at it earlier. I'm gonna put it back in the bag. It's the Lv-0 stance. So stance 1, good. Lv-0, very good. And key. And circle. Key, circle, sword, right? Those are the three. Getting used to that. For the monsters so far. Alright, doesn't seem like they have too many other fancy things. Now, we need to remove a card. Aerial Evasion, I believe, was the card, right? I think it was Aerial Evasion. Aerial Evasion, yeah. Oh, good, a Rampage card and 2 red cards. Oh, they have a lot of red retaliation. Oh, damn. That's annoying for an opener, but I guess we'll see if it's super bad or not so bad. I'm just gonna give them 4 struggles since in the first turn they always have 4. At the start of round 1, each player suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow card from their hand. Really? Does he like scream at us? At the end of the round, each threatened player takes a paralyzing spore card from their reserve and places it on top of their discard pile. Okay, so we are being encouraged heavily to move with this one. Alright, let's do... We're missing... He doesn't have an objective card? He does not have an objective card. Alright, so a couple things. First, let's roll evens, odds, left to right for the scenario. We got odds, so the right one. We have brush, jungle brush, and 2 wild maw and 2 scenaria. So brush, scenaria, wild maw, jungle brush. Alright, that was correct, right? Now I need to learn the new terrain, so... I know brush you can hide in it at the start of your movement phase. You have to recycle a dodge card, green, from your hand. So brush is a dodge card, and jungle brush is an aggro card. They both do the same thing though, I think. Just a different way of hiding in the brush. Scenario. At the start of your turn, if you're in a sector with a scenario terrain, you may suffer damage equal to your weapon level to draw 1. Wild Maw. At the end of your turn, if you're in a sector with a Wild Maw terrain and you are threatened, suffer damage equal to your weapon level. This will be a bit spicy, I feel like. Alright, well, let's 1, 2, 3, 4 shuffle. We were at 9 HP apiece. Let's experience this fight and hope we draw some yellow cards here. Alright. He's safe. He's safe. Three people are safe. Alright, all of us are safe. Surprisingly. So, at the start of round 1, no one suffers damage. We can all reveal a yellow from our hand. I see no downside in revealing. There's a rampage and 2 reds. So we don't want to be threatened. And we can greed and draw a card, but if we don't want to be threatened, we want to move around already. Now, what do we have here? Whirlwind is up. Frontal Assault. Tackle. We could help someone else with that. Iron Will. Alright, we're gonna start by moving. We're gonna move with Perseverance. I guess. Skithereg will go left. And then what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna hold off on drawing cards here. We're going to pay with Whirlwind to just do a frontal assault. I'm gonna be aggressive and just see what this thing is capable of doing to us. So Thoreg will just do a frontal assault. It's gonna be 2 damage, and then choose the player to draw 1. I'm not in the front sector since we moved, so that we're not threatened. So we got 2 damage. We need to deal 8 for a wound, and then once we deal 2 wounds, this guy will be moving on to his next phase. So first, we have a red activating and a red activating. They do different stuff. Sharp senses. The colorful eyes on Pazis' feathers quiver as if preparing for an attack. One misstep and it will sink its claws deep into your chest. Boost. The active player suffers damage unless they have a yellow in their sequence. Interesting. And what does this do? If the active player is threatened, they suffer damage unless they reveal 3 cards of the same color from their hand. So, yellow card in sequence. We will suffer damage. The boost effect will happen. We will resolve this red card first. And then since these are being resolved at the same time, I believe this one gets resolved. We are not threatened, so we don't care about this. Alright, now Rampage happens. The active player must either reveal a blue from their hand or take a paralyzing spore card from their reserve and place it on top of their discard pile. If their reserve is empty, they suffer damage instead. Okay. I cannot reveal blue cards, so we are putting this on top of our discard pile. Alright. I am understanding how this monster works. So I figured we'd be aggressive here. Just to see what happens. And, yeah. We see what happens. We get a stamina token as we have 2 cards in hand. And then we will make an attrition check. Shuffle this up. We will suffer 1 more damage for the attrition, and then we will discard our sequence and draw up to 5. Oh, right, and I didn't do my effect yet. Choose a player to draw 1. I'm going to choose our bow user because we want them to mill as fast as possible. The behavior card is revealed. This isn't counting towards my hand size limit, so we draw another one. When another player pays stamina cost, alright, so these I can't play on others' turns. And I did not draw aggro. First player gets aggro token, so I should just have it anyway, right? That's how that works. I think that's how that works. Pretty sure the first player has aggro. I'm not gonna look it up. And as long as we're not threatened, Wild Maul doesn't hurt me. Alright, so we're going to Archer next. Before I continue, I just want to pull out the cards that we can use on other players' turns so I can keep tabs on it. You discard this card from your hand, draw 1. No. Well, I mean, this could affect me. We have an assist, and I guess this could be played on other players' turns. What else happens in the turn? Okay. Anyway. For our Archer's turn here, we have another red. No one is starting in the facing, and as long as we don't become threatened, we won't trigger that other thing. Reduce the stamina cost of each defense you play this turn by 1. When you play a defense, you may recycle this card from your hand. And this has got aim keyword, which we may want. I could do a blind on this turn and then draw a bunch of stuff. So I think we're not dealing damage with heavy arrow on this turn. We're gonna pay for this to play a graceful, or we're gonna move first. Yeah, we're gonna move first. We'll come over here. The bow user. And then I'm going to... We'll pay the accurate shot to play graceful defense. And then I'm gonna play the blinding shot for evasion. So I can draw 2. I'm going to, when I play a defense card, recycle this from my hand. Alright, we're gonna draw 1. The trick is to empty your deck ASAP. Unfortunately, I haven't drawn a red card. I will play decoy. If I play decoy, oh man, I needed a red card real bad. You have an assist, right? Sure, I'm going to assist to draw a card. Fuck. Man, I want to, I want to backflip, but I can't justify it. Alright, here's what we'll do. I will pay bouncing shot to play adrenaline shot. When we pay this, we discard from our hand, we perform a volley 2. Alright, we got 1 damage on the monster. Then I'm gonna play decoy, and I'm gonna give a card to our sword and shield guy. What happened to his yellow card? Didn't he have? Oh, I got rid of it. Right, I assisted with it. Oh, crud. Alright, that's our action sequence. So we draw a thing, we block that for sure. Aggro player is still... Oh, it's actually us. Graceful defense drew the aggro, so we'll turn to face us. And then we'll discard these. In order, we will draw up to 5. Honestly, not bad for a setting us up. I suppose we move on to sword and shield fella. Now I need a yellow-red to activate. Alright, I can draw a card, possibly. I could draw 2 cards. first we want to move. I could draw a couple cards. I will pay a blood pip or a stamina. We'll move over to here. And then I'm going to we're gonna pay 2 with this card and this card to play this card. Push. So we're gonna push the monster. That removes a struggle. We draw 3 since we're discarding Faint from our hand. Alright, we got a yellow. How many aggros did I discard? None. None. I want to focus on getting your stuff as fast as possible in this engagement, I think. So, we will play a shield block for nothing. We will pay 2. When I play a yellow card, we remove a struggle. And then we will play an aggro strike. 1 times weapon level for each thing in my discard pile. We just threw 2 in, so we're actually doing 2 extra damage. That's 4 damage for the red card. And then they will react with this. Alright, they will boost effect this. Sharp senses. It's the same as the other one, right? I do have a yellow in my sequence, so we do not suffer damage for that card. They have 2 rampages. What was the first rampage again? This is bad, right? Venomous Fang was the thing. Reveal a blue from your hand or take a paralyzing spore. So if I'm gonna activate a rampage card, I need to make sure we have a blue in our hand. Our turn is finished though, so we will check for attrition. We do block 1 with our yellow. We did a yellow-red in that order, so we will place a counter on this card. I very much look forward to checking out the other card masteries and whatnot. Seeing which ones are better for us. As long as we have a yellow and a blue in hand, I think we're covering this thing's effects. What is that icon? Is that a flank icon? I don't recall. Trigger, when a player starts their turn in a flank sector. Yeah, that is the flank icon. This rulebook is slightly lower than the other rulebooks. And that bothers me. How did that come to pass? Alright, we are wrapped up. We have aggro. Right, which the archer had aggro. We have aggro at the end of the turn. He's gonna turn towards us, which is this way. So, last person to go is this dude. Alright, we're gonna move with, this card, Quick Attack, which does 2 damage, because we deal our base weapon damage, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll be 9, we'll have 1 carryover. We have dealt our first wound to the monster. We are going to move over to here. Now, this guy's actually forcing me to move around. Oh, interesting. I think what I'm gonna do is spread... if I'm moving every single turn, we're gonna be like alternating the sectors recovering, which is gonna be weird. I won't be... I would like to surround all 4 sides, I feel like, but that's fine. We will activate a battle cry, which gives us Berserker and Resilience. The only problem is I need to play Thwart now. Battle Cry does do 2 damage though. It is a red card. So we do deal 2. Oh, hold up. He activated... Alright, before I move, he activated the flank card because it turned to the archer. We're in the flank. Pazis gains 1 per player struggle. So 1 times 4 struggle. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand. I have a green, so we don't suffer damage. That's not so bad. And then he's got a second rampage card, which we should not proc. So overall, his most dangerous stuff is the reds, and the reds we can avoid by having blue in hand and yellow in sequence. Or we mostly just want yellow in sequence. And to not be a threat. Doesn't seem so bad. Pazis seems a little safe at the moment, but I might just be disregarding the threat anyway. I'm going to use Tackle to pay for Thwart. So we'll make it a 0 cost. And then this removes a struggle. Doesn't do anything else. Just removes a struggle. But we draw a card because we're Berserker and it's an attack card. Okay. I suppose I will, I'll play Dragon Dash just for the hell of it. And then we'll play Jumping Slice. So we'll deal 2 damage, do not pay with blue. So just 2 damage. And then we draw because we played an aggro card. Oh, I was hoping for a double red. Did not get double red, yeah. We do have aggro with that last card we played. I don't have double red, but I think what I'll do is I'll pay Aggressive Charge, we'll play Guardian Blade, and then at the end of the action phase, choose another player, draw 1 for each aggro in their sequence. So that's going to be 2. I'm going to give these cards to this guy. Interesting. Alright, that ends our turn. So, we have aggro. This thing's gonna turn towards us. Now. And then attrition. We got a 2. I have 2 defensive cards though, so no attrition damage will be suffered. That brings the first round to a close. We're on round 2 now, and at the end of the round, each threatened player takes a paralyzing spore card from their reserve and places it on top of their discard pile. No one is threatened. This thing is playing like a Puke, but paralysis instead of poison, you know? It's giving me those Puke vibes. Behavior switch. This is gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's actually going to gain a 5th because his deck is reshuffling. And then it's back out again. Which is good, because as long as we stay out of his face on activation... As long as I switch the aggro direction with people... I forgot, we can, we can do this stuff. I don't think I'm gonna be using the brush right now. Alright, this is our go. With Thoreg. So, first we want to move. We're gonna move with evasive action. Up top here. And then what we are going to do, we just don't want to be in the front, right? Or the threat sector. I suppose we'll take a strain token, which means we draw 1 less card at the end of the turn. Oh yeah, I have stamina token too. Let's keep these out here. I should keep this stuff out here because it'll stand out to me more. It blends in too much on the black. But we'll pay 3 with Mighty Strain, and we'll do Iron Blast first. Increased damage this deals by 2. Opening, this inflicts vulnerable, so that's a 4 damage hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's 4, 8. So we got 9 again. Now, let me get the vulnerable token. And then he's gonna phase shift since they hit 8 HP. Okay. So phase shift. Stance 2. When revealed, shuffle Aerial Evasion into the behavior deck. Alright, so the end of the round thing is Aerial Invasion. Okay, now we have a permanent one. This other one is not permanent. Wait a second. This is white. So he does have an objective card. It was stacked with these. When Pazis would flee, players may collectively reveal 1... So 4 blue from their hands. If they do, the game continues normally. Otherwise, Pazis flees and the players immediately lose the scenario. Oh my god. I have to make sure I have 4 blue in hand at all times. I forgot to draw with this guy, by the way. Hold up. Well, it's at the end of a round. We'll know when his flee is coming up. Prevent the escape. Why does this have a 2 on the top? I guess it just does. Anyway, 2. When a player becomes threatened, they suffer damage. Unleash. The aggro player searches their discard pile for a paralyzing sport card and places it on top of their deck. That's annoying. So Pazis is kind of a pushover, but he can run away if you're careless. Alright. Anyway, let me check these cards. We have an assist and a resilience. 2 assists. So may want to aggressively assist. What do you have? You don't have anything? He has a taunt. Resilience. Taunt and resilience. Alright, anyway, back to this guy. So we dealt 4 damage. There's 1 carryover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna leave the struggle out as 1 token so I can keep track of it a little easier than making them 3 tokens, I think. What do I want to do? Oh, we have aggro. And let me double check strain token. I don't think anything happens if you suffer 2 strain tokens. But yeah, you draw 1 fewer cards for each one. Okay, they stack. They are cumulative. Alright, I'm gonna use Rapid Blow to pay for Iron Will. We will draw 2 cards. If I keep Tenacity in hand, we actually have a 5-card hand next turn. So Tenacity actually is pretty decent with straining. Have to play this card and then a red, huh? Increase the damage by 3. I can do that. If I sack the charge. Someone else can hit up the struggle stuff, right? Ah, this is disruption though. Rather than doing damage, I think I'd rather stun so we can control the red card that's gonna come out on the following round. Which means I will pay 1 on decisive effort to play charge. And I will choose this person to draw a card. We will remove aggro or struggle. And then I think I'll end my turn with that. So Tenacity doesn't count towards the hand limit. We have to do an attrition check. We do block that with our 1 yellow. And it's weird not taking damage from attrition. 1, 2, 3, and that's all I draw. And then the strain token is gone. So this we can play, and this is here. Wait, I'm actually a little confused. What does strain say again? You take a strain token, place it on your hand board. Next time you refill your hand, discard all your strain tokens and draw 1 card fewer. Each strain token discards this way. I assume I draw 3 up to 5 because Tenacity is not counting towards the limit, so this is 4 cards in hand, 1 less than 5. I think that's correct. Alright. This guy's gonna turn towards Thorreg. Yeah, move. Everyone's falling over. Can't stand them tokens. There you go. Alright. Alright, we just have to avoid being threatened. So it is Archer's turn. We want to move in advance. But I would also like to draw 3 cards, and if I can get an extra move, I can get her at least off kilter with the other players. We could move her back into the Wild Mall. We have 6 cards to go through. You only play this card after red. Next time you fill your hand draw, but next time you play the next ready playing sequence gains stealth. False cards on top of your discard pile prevent any attrition damage you would suffer. So if I play this and then this, we will draw 3 cards. Alright. We are going to pay for movement with cover fire. Move down here. And then what I think I'll do is we'll pay 2 on backflip. No, not that. We got acrobatics first. We're gonna pay long range. Right, the ordering of this. This sucks. Okay, I can't benefit from long range, but we're gonna play long range, or use long range to pay for... No, yeah, I had it right, because we're playing that first. The ordering on this actually works in my favor. I'm gonna pay the 2 of backflip for acrobatics, which doesn't do anything. And then we'll pay the 1 on long range for rapid burst. So we will volley 2. Alright, we dealt 1 damage. Oh, the round ended. No, he made it vulnerable on this previous round, right? Yeah. No one else did damage after that, right? This volley's doing damage right now, so the vulnerable gets paid for the volley. Unfortunately. Let me double check vulnerable. Is it an attack card or just the next source of damage? EV. It just says deal damage. Oh, you may discard it. Oh, it's a may. Oh, vulnerable is OP. You don't have to strike the vulnerable spot. Excellent. We will not cash in on that. Alright, so we rapid bursted. We draw 3 and then immediately move. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move to yellow's position. No, I'm not. That would be stupid. We want to move back to red's position because yellow goes next and we're trying to not activate the guy. We do have aggro for that blue card, and Rapid Burst gets rid of a struggle, which I don't think I did yet. Search your discard pile for a green, add it to your hand. We will reveal our thing when we empty our deck. But if I can draw one more card... Right, none of these effects happen until just the start of my turn. We get free volleys. I would have to play Precision Draw last, which means I need one more stamina. So we could taunt. Oh, that's brilliant. Alright, I will taunt with Rapid Dash. This... Oh, that's not brilliant, because then the face thing is going to trigger. We don't want to taunt. Oh, man. No, I could. I'm going to get aggro again, and it'll turn back to me at the end of the turn. This is brilliant. So we will Rapid Dash to taunt. Drawing a card for this person. Cool. That's awesome, too. We empty our deck, so this flips over, because it only needs the one token. I don't think the 5 damage procs when you flip over ultimate shot, though. Right, because we already emptied our deck. He's gonna turn this way for Lionar. And now all other players' weapons have +1 damage. Because our weapon level is 1. So, what we can do is pay... 3? Oh, I need another card for this turn to work out brilliantly. I will assist. No, wait, are they drawing a card? No, we will assist. So they're gonna suffer fatigue damage. This is in hand. Oh dear God! Now I want to assist again. That's fine. I will pay 2. And then... 3. Actually, I could get this back. But then I can't play it on this turn. We'll just pay this and use the backflip. It's not a big deal. So we'll pay 3, we'll do a deadly shot. This gets us the aggro token back. Increase the damage this attack deals by 5 times weapon level. So it does 7 damage. And we are active, so this will inflict blind. There's a 7 damage. It does 8 damage because of this. What does it say? All other players' weapons have +1 damage. When they say the weapons have +1 damage, I think it means this number becomes a 3. So the fact I played a red card makes it a 3. I'm just trying to make sure I understand where that +1's going, technically. But yeah, we're doing 8, 9. No, it would be 8. And we're doing 8 damage. We're doing 8 damage. Which is a wound, so we're just gonna knock down a wound here. And the next thing we're going to do is Swift Deflection will pay for Precision Draw. Oh, hold up. Before we do that, I keep forgetting. We have a volley. We have volley 1 for a red card. We drew a red card, so that's another 1 damage. Does volley deal weapon damage? Equal to your weapon level. Alright, so that does not benefit from this bottom number. So that was the volley. Now we'll Swift Deflection to pay for this, which draws me a card. Ooh. So now we Precision Draw. This was supposed to be the last card that I played, actually. Right, let's say I wasn't gambling on this because I want the 2-card draw for this. Let's say I don't pay yet, we just play Sharp Shot. And then the next time I play red, we get +2 damage. This is what I want to do. We give it a struggle for that, and then we pay for this and draw the cover fire. Because we want Precision Draw on top of the deck at the end of the turn. Oh, you know what? I could sacrifice it and then get a stun. I could stun. No, let's not stun yet. We want to stun when the red card becomes active, which is the next round, right? Alright, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. So, this is 3 damage, 4, 5 damage for this card. And that's 8, so we just take these away and there's another wound. And then a volley. We did not get an attack card. And that ends our sequence, so I think I'm satisfied with that. We take no attrition damage. And then we discard all this stuff. And then draw up to 5. Damn, yo, Archer can do some DPS. For sure. Especially when people help her deal DPS. Alright, we have an assist. We have 2 assists. Alright, cool. Aggro player, this guy turns to the archer again. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably want to get rid of some of this. Oh! When I did the 5 damage, that's what I wanted. We're double... Not the 5. How much did my 1 shot do? It did 8. We're gonna make it 16. Which would just be an extra wound. When I did deli shot, that's what I was waiting on. I knew I forgot something. Yeah, so when I did that, it was 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! Wasn't it... Yeah, it's 8. Let's see. And then this was 3. Right. We're making that 16. It was an extra wound. So this thing's at 5 and it's going in the stance 3. Before my turn ends, I wanted to do that. Which this might change things. Each player suffers damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand. Alright, when I did this shot... When we did this shot here... I am very positive we had intuition in hand still. So, we did not take a damage for this card. And he does 2 damage now at level 0, so Pazis does hurt a bit. They have yellow, and he has yellow, so no one takes damage from that. Now we have this other effect here. When it suffers a wound, Pazis flees. See to prevent the escape objective card. If the player is prevented from fleeing, Pazis gains 3 struggle. Oh, so he's gonna try to flee 5 times. Well, 4 times, because the 5th time's gonna kill him. So that means the other card does something else. Interesting. So I can't wound Pazis unless we have 4 blue in hand. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. That's fine. And everything else resumed as normal. So it is Leonar's turn. This is a good time to surround for sure. There's a blue card that I'm spending here. And then I can do a yellow-red. We shouldn't deal that much damage. I have a stamina token. I could just do yellow-red. Shield Master is kind of piece to work with, you know. I definitely want to see these other things. Granted, it's good because you just have a bunch of free extra damage, but I don't know if it's good enough. I can't activate it right now. One, two, three, four, five. Because this removes struggle, I think it's fine to do this turn. It's not a great turn. We're losing a blue card, but we'll be cycling through the deck. We're gonna pay 1, 2 for Last Breath, which doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, you only have to reveal resilience cards when you suffer damage. Too bad I probably have missed my opportunities to gain a free card often. We'll pay this green, it counts as 2 for a red card. When you discard this card to generate stamina for a red, it generates 2 stamina. Doesn't this card technically, the way it reads, doesn't it say it's generating 3 stamina because you get 1? And then this text says it generates 2 more. I'm not sure if that's how that's supposed to be. Anyway, Shield Strike, we will deal 2 damage for this attack. Yeah, what do we need? We need 3 for the next wound. So 12 instead of 8. Alright, and remove 2 struggle, and we gain another counter. And when I played the yellow card, we removed the struggle. And that ends their turn. Oh! I can't do this. Alright, we're gonna do something that I don't really want to do. But I'm going to assist with cover fire and then say that I used... Alright, because this is just better than playing Last Breath, to fix my turn, we're gonna say that, not that card. This card, Surround, I use that to move, because we want to keep on moving. And then... Good, I am drawing aggro. Since we drew this Last Breath with the assist, I will use the... not Last Breath. We will use Last Breath to pay for this one instead. And this removes 2 extra struggle, that's all. So these other 2 struggle are gone. And we still get the 1 from this and 2 from this, which is 5 total. I forgot to do something, by the way. The monster's blinded, right? I need to look at blinded again. Choose a peril card and play. That peril is considered to be blank until the start of your next turn. Of your next turn? So... to help me out with that, we'll put the blue dice on this because of the blind rules, or... Oh no, it is a peril card. Right, not a rampage. We'll still use the blue dice. The peril... is it one of them or all of them? Choose a peril card in play. Alright, which one of these sucks more? Yeah, the flea one. So when it's the archer's next turn... Okay, blind is good. Duh. Now I don't have to worry about the whole having 4 blue bit. Anyway. We have 1 shield, we do block that. Attrition damage, we will draw up to 5. Sorry for the mess. I need to make sure I think about all these things in advance. I don't want to rewind my turns too often. But I think that fix makes a lot of sense. It's also very strong for us. What I just did is much stronger. Should not play. Yeah, we have a taunt. For red and add it to your hand. Now remember, we want to move, so we're not going to have a fantabulous turn here. He turns this way at the end of the turn to face Leonor. And then Darion's taking the last turn here. I'm gonna pay... we'll pay slash to the flank as their movement. And we will move down here. With the guy. I don't think we're activating our relentless assault at all here. Alright, we're going to pay 1 to play Deflecting Blade. Search your deck for a card with slash added to your hand. What we got? Pressing Strike to draw 2 more. If the next card you play in your sequence is a red, reduce the damage cost by 1. Those are my options. I guess I'll grab Pressing Strike. Do I play it? Or do I just idle this turn away? And get a stamina token. He doesn't have any more blue stuff struggle, so I'm not too worried about this. I'll end their turn. It's not a fancy turn, but... Alright, we do suffer an attrition damage, which is, attrition damage is equal to the monster's value, right? Equal to their damage, yeah. So we suffer 2. He's at 2. And then I will draw 3 cards and gain a stamina token. Double slash, engage, counter strike. We have nothing to play with their allies. Alright, so that is the end of round 2. This thing is going to turn to the aggro player, which is still yellow. And then it will gain 4 struggle. Whoops. 3, 3, 4. And then it will replace this rampage card with this red card. And then play proceeds. Can I stun it all? And search my deck for a red. When the behavior is revealed, you may discard this card in your hand and need to immediately move without paying that cost. Well, unfortunately, we want to move in advance, so I'm gonna move with this. We're gonna move over to here. Oh, at the start of my turn, I'm gonna take a damage and draw 1 for the plant. The scenario. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Draw 1. I got a stamina boost. That is unfortunate. I swear, Hammer Boy Thoreg and I do not get along well whatsoever. I cannot, man. I cannot play. I cannot draw for the Hammer guy, nor can I play the Hammer guy. I have a taunt. Which can give the dude a thing, but is it worth it for me to use that now? The taunt can help me dictate which way this dude's facing. We have an assist, but it's a blue card, and we kind of need the 4 blue cards. I can't play Sledgehammer, man. I can't stun the monster. Can't do anything. What do I do with this? We have to start somewhere. Fucking god damn it. Alright. We'll hold that. I'm gonna waste Sledgehammer to play Enrage and search for a nice. This works. Knockout is kind of perfect, except we're gonna get hit with the red card. And I believe we need what? A yellow? We need yellow in hand to prevent the worst, right? So we'll take a knockout. What are my other options? I'll shuffle this again. That just removes struggle. No, we'll take the knockout. We will play Disruption now, which will deal 2 damage to Pazis here. And then he is going to retaliate with this, and he will boost the effect, and I will reveal a yellow inner sequence. Right, it has to be in the sequence, not the hand. We have a yellow inner sequence, so we do not suffer damage. And now this is probably what we want to stun, because we can keep controlling the other things. So we will pay this card here. Actually, I'll keep the tenacity. We'll pay this card here for knockout. And we will stun the monster and deal another 2 damage. Alright, where's that stun at? There you go, stun. We'll block that effect. I played a double. We stunned. We did something. We finally stunned. Playing a double red doesn't matter. Right. We end their turn, so I will draw 5 because this isn't counting in their hand. Hey, we got blue cards. Yeah, we got blue cards. That one is left in the deck. I know that. This is here, this is assist, this is assist, this is assist. Look, stuns! Okay. Cool. This guy's not blinded anymore till the start of the person's turn, right? Okay, so this is gone. I may want to consider strongly blinding again. If I can. At the start of her turn... Oh, we don't have that card here. We have cover fire on top. Because I opted to assist. I ruined my own precision draw strats with an assist, but it was necessary. Okay, we're gonna have a much more boring turn. We will volley 2 at the start though. That is 2 damage. 1, 2, and then I'll take away 5 of these for this token. So that's 8 out of 12. Maybe double check the recycle effect. Well, recycle should be on this card, right? Oh, recycle is discard cards of your choice to draw. Well, I can loosely attempt to, I'm gonna move with this first. Whoops, we'll move to here. Oh, right, I forgot to, we have aggro on Hammer Chad. It's very important that we pay attention to who's got the aggro. And then discard his sequence order. Okay, we have the aggro on Hammer Boy. We are moving with the accurate shot. I am going to discard long range to play decoy to draw a card for blue, or for yellow here. We're gonna hook him up. And then, while this is on top of my discard pile, I will not suffer any attrition damage, so we'll just end our turn. Unfortunately, I don't have more to do, but I can draw the 5 here. What we got? Draw. This is an assist. We get an attrition. Did I do attrition for this guy? I think I did. He took 2 damage. We ignore that. Prevent any attrition damage we would suffer. So nice. And then this is in the discard pile. Okay. Not a great turn, but a turn. Aggro stays on Thoreg. At the start of Leonar's turn, we'll take a damage to draw a card because of the plant. That's there. Now, we have plenty of blue cards, so we can prevent Pazis from fleeing, which means I can do some damage. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a goddamn yellow card. So, the first thing we will do is move. We'll use momentum to move. Yeah, we'll pay tempo to play agility, which is a blue card, so I will draw 2. Thank goodness we have a yellow card. 2 yellow cards. Fortunately, we're not activated yet, but maybe I can become activated. This is pretty beautiful. Love, choose another player, increase damage attack this by one for each friend. Alright, so what we're gonna do is concentration attack, we're gonna use to pay for immolate. So choose another player, draw one. You may suffer damage if you do. All other players draw one instead. I will suffer 2 damage. All other players will draw a card. Alright, so this one can go down here. This one can go here. And this one can go here. I'm surprised he hasn't cycled this damn deck yet. We have this paralysis spore, but I've done a good job ignoring it for the time being. When we play a yellow card, we remove a struggle. As of Sword and Shield. Then we're gonna play Beyond Limits. I may suffer 1 times weapon level damage. If you do, increase the damage this attack deals by 2 times weapon level, and choose a player, draw a card. So I am going to do that. I will suffer damage. We will deal 4 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That'll be 12, which is a wound. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue cards, so we prevent the running away of Pazis from a vanish here. And we continue the game normally. Alright. And then we get our 3rd counter for yellow-red, so this flips. And he's at, he's got 4 more. Then we're gonna pay this, counterattack to play Battle Trance, which removes a struggle, deals 2 damage because we have mastery now, and then draw 2 cards because we have mastery, which means I suffer a fatigue damage. Alright, excellent. And then while my mastery is focused, we can ignore the stamina cost of this card to play this card. Although, what is this one? Remove 2 struggle, increase damage attack deals by 1 for each defense in your sequence. Alright, which one of these does more damage? This does 3 and 2 is 5. And it costs free. Which means I'll get a stamina token on the next turn. This one, I remove another struggle for that yellow. Did I do that already? Because he only has 1. I think I may have done that already. This one would get rid of the last struggle and then deal 3 extra damage because I have 3 defense. So they basically both do 5 at max. This is harder to work with. Yeah, I have aggro, by the way. We'll just do the shield dance because it's free. And it's 5 damage. And because we play the yellow-red, increase the amount of damage it deals by 3, so it's actually 8 damage. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're doing something here. Holy. And then I will end my turn with that. We have 3 defense. None of these can hurt me. I'll discard this. Draw up to 5. Good. It's good that I have some blue cards in hand in case we start spending. I did hurt myself a lot to pull off that turn, but we should be fine. We get stamina token, but ideally we won't have another turn if all goes well. Nah, we should have another turn. I'm not gonna do that much damage. Alright, last person's turn. We will suffer 1 for him to draw a card because of the scenario. And this guy turns to the aggro player, which is them. Alright, Pazis. You stamina cost of the next card you play by 1. You may play a card slashes the next card in your sequence without paying its stamina cost. If the next card you play in your sequence is a red, reduce the stamina cost by 1. So I could empty fade a double slash you. We're gonna use swift dodge to move. We will move to this side. Alright, what we can do is basically pay for pressing strike for free, but have empty fade in the sequence. Then pressing strike. Then counter strike. Then double slash. And then massive strike. That would be some fat DPS. And some fat defense. So I will pay and engage for the empty fade. The empty fade will make the pressing strike free because it is a slash card. And we will remove a struggle. Gain aggro. And then draw 2. Alright. Then I will pay this for counter strike. Then I will pay. I don't have enough for massive strike as a finisher. It would be 3. I have 2. I think we can't pay for counter strike then. I think we literally just double slash into massive strike. Alright, we'll double slash into massive strike, so this is 2 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's another wound. He does a escape check. We have 4 blue. We have like 6 blue in hands. So he doesn't flee. And then the I need 3 more wounds, right? And we'll pay 1, 2, 3 stamina token. For a massive strike, costs 1 less because of this. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for this, and removes the struggle. But we'll just do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. And then their turn has to end because finisher. So not bad. And then this guy does gets a counter on his card. This is the discard pop, right? He doesn't have a deck yet. Okay, I think we're good with that. Krishan check. We have a 0. Would have also taken a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will suffer fatigue. 5. Okay, Any assists? No assists, but there's a resilience. This is weapon damage, right? Okay, and then this guy will turn to this at the end of the round. Stun prevents this from activating, I assume. Right. Hold on, I got a message. Okay. That is funny. Alright, anyway, as I was. What was I doing? Right. What is the ordering of stun and him doing his thing? I think it stops it. Oh, when I stun, guess what? I always forget this because it's like an added bonus. Stun deals 2 damage for no reason at all. It just does 2 damage. They reveal up to 2 attack cards from their hand that deals damage equal to their weapon damage. This dude had 2 red cards, so when I stunned, we'll just say I picked him and we have 2 more damage on the monster. I forgot to do that back when I stunned on the previous round. I always forget that. Deals damage equal to weapon damage. So it could deal 4 damage or 6 damage at level 2 and 3. Discard it once you have resolved any at the end of the round effects. Okay, since I choose to order things going at the same time and we can choose to be advantaged here, I think this activates first the behavior card. Stun nullifies it from activating. It just prevents its activation, right? Yeah, it cannot be triggered at all. And then this will get taken care of. He turns to face Darion. He gains 4 struggle. And then he cleans up his board, which is this card. I want to see what it does. It is a flea. Oh, I thought so. And he can boost the flea, so it's a 5 blue flea. Sick. Man, sick. Alright. That's here. He's got a rampage, which is great, because we can keep manipulating these 2 cards being on the board at the same time is really abusable at preventing him from doing anything. And the rampage card won't activate as long as we don't fuck up. So this guy actually can't do anything against you as long as you play smart. I mean, he can do very little against you, I should stress. Maybe his higher levels will address that issue, but right now he's kind of a chump, Pazis. His design is a bit flawed. If I was the devs, I feel like this card should probably be a 1 so that it gets wiped away on the behavior check. But that's just a first glance, you know. We don't have to rebalance the fight. So, unfortunately for him, he's kind of fucking himself over. Which is fortunate for us, I guess. Anyway, what else happens at the end of the round? Right, we're on round 4. Nobody wants to consume anything. Right, I think we're good. Play your turn. So, back to us again. 5, 6, 7... this is 10, 11. We have 11 damage at the moment. Just do this. So we need 12 and 1. 13 more damage to kill this guy. So we should just go all out on dealing damage. I can also stun him. Not that it matters. Oh, crap. I fucked up. When Darion moved, he's supposed to be here. Alright, it's fine. We'll let the monster do something, because I'm gonna kill him on this round, but Darian's supposed to be with Lionar, not Thoreg, because Thoreg goes after him in turn order. Duh. Anyway, I guess he's activating this. Pazis gains 3 struggle. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal 3 cards of the same color from their hand. Sure. I've got 3 blue of the same color. However, if I had resilience, I may consider not revealing from my hand, but we will reveal the 3 blue. And then this activates. And I will reveal blue. So we don't have to draw our paralyzing spore. Our reserve is not empty. We have 3 cards left. Alright, so I ruined a good thing. Oh, now he's going to activate on flanks too. Yeah, I ruined a really good pattern. I'm an idiot, but that's fine. We're going to kill him. I need to make sure he doesn't run away, so I can't spend too many of my blue cards while we're doing this. What I could do is concussion to stun his thing. And then I have a bunch of assist cards. We can help the rest of the team deal with the monster. What does confuse do again? I think confuse is not that useful, right? Oh, you cancel a boost effect. And he still pays the cost, but it doesn't do anything. It's useful. It's useful. It's just not as useful as some of the other cards. What was this? I need a yellow in my sequence to prevent that. I could leverage here and have a huge turn. We need to move first, though. Alright, here's what I'll do. I want to stun and do some damage. So I will pay this to move. And then I'm going to pay 2. We will leverage. Draw cards equal to the current amount of struggle tokens on the monster, a max of 5. Hopefully we don't get this paralysis card. We do suffer fatigue damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, I got some blue cards back. Do I care if I suffer damage? I'm gonna play a Whirlwind. I don't think I care if I suffer damage. We're just going for it. So, remove a struggle. Actually, I could do Endeavor first. Yeah, I'm gonna play Whirlwind, but let me do it this way. We're gonna pay 1 to play Endeavor and recycle 2. I'm gonna recycle this card And this card. Alright, we got this thing. So I cannot move anymore. That's all. That's fine. We got to see the paralyzing spore do something. Now I whirlwind, which gives me aggro. And then we're going to... I need more energy, unfortunately, to do what I want to do. Shit. This is worth it for stun and damage. I have only one assist. We would have to draw like a 2 blood. Oh, I have a stamina. Oh, that's good. Then I just need 1 blood. I will use my assist here to draw a card. Damn, the paralyzing spore actually fucked us. Oh, we just drew Sledge? Well, I can't really capitalize on Sledge, right? I can only make Sledge do 1 damage. Well, 1 extra damage. We don't care about removing struggle right now, do we? Alright, we're gonna pay the sledgehammers 2 pips. And the knockouts 2 pips. Or 1 pip for concussion. We will stun the monster, remove the struggle. We will flip over our thing as we have 2 stuns. For the first time in our life, we've got Massive Blow, and we're not going to benefit from it at all. First time in 3 sessions, not like it's been that long. We're going to stun this red card, or we're going to stun the flank card. Because I don't care about the red card. We're going to stun the flank card. So that doesn't activate. And then we'll pay 1 and 2 for the piece de resistance. Heavy smash. It's 2 damage, which isn't great. We remove 3 struggle instead. But we get plus 3 damage. There's 5 damage. Yeah. Thanks to Whirlwind. So, 5 damage, it's 4 carrying over. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 4 carrying over. We got a bit more to do. I did not calculate the damage right. It was 24. 25 damage is how much we need to deal. So, this probably wasn't really worth. Sharp senses will proc. We have a yellow in their sequence, so we will not suffer damage. And then another red's gonna be here. And then we will end their turn. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. I do have 1 defense card, we have 2, so we will not suffer attrition. And then this is discarded, not removed from my deck. Getting paralyzed by this monster a bunch is going to just not be good. Just not good. When I wounded the monster, we have, did we have 4 blues? Because then I don't want to do the turn I did. But we do not have 4 blues. Alright, never mind. We're gonna unwound it. All that whirlwind wind up I wasn't paying attention. He had 11 damage. Let me rewind my clock here. This was in my hand. I think we do the same turn, but Heavy Smash stays in my hand. We don't play it. Because I needed another blue before I ruined him. We have to keep that in mind. And now that we drew a blue, this is good because the volley, I can't stop the volley from happening. It doesn't say may. And we do have 4 blues. Yeah, I need to be more cautious. This guy didn't draw blues. Makes it awkward. Alright, end of the round. We have aggro, right? Because of whirlwind. Yeah, we have aggro. We have aggro, we have stun. It wasn't a complete... it wasn't a complete waste. But since I didn't attack, this card's in the deck and this card's on top here. Okay. We get the start of the turn volley. We do 1 damage. That will cause the wound. And then it will proc flee or vanish, and we will reveal 4 blue to prevent the vanish. Alright, so we're safe for now. For now. I've emptied my deck, so I deal 5 damage. This thing will only proc like twice, probably, unless I can draw cards a lot better. We're gonna play Sneaky Glide as their movement card. We're gonna take a damage and draw. Let's do that first. That will shuffle our deck, we'll take a fatigue damage as well. Then I'll play Sneaky Glide as my movement card. Move here. Shoutouts to Scenario. I'll start with Silent Arrow. Since it has stealth, it doesn't activate the red card. This will do 2 damage and will proc a volley 1. We did not volley. This also gives me aim. I will pay... Alright, I will pay this and this to do evasion and draw 2. I will pay 2 to play acrobatics here. And then I need a card. Doesn't anybody give me an assist? I don't think anybody has an assist. No, we do not have an assist, so before I play this, we may just want to chill and keep the blue in our hand. Damn, I was hoping we'd get it on this round, but it's gonna take a whole other round. So just not able to deal enough damage. I mean, maybe he can do something. Should I play these just so I can get them out of my hand now? And possibly get more assist cards and more blue cards. I'll pay 2. We'll play acrobatics. It won't do anything. We'll end their turn with that, badly. We do get a 3. We only have 2 defense, so we will suffer 2 damage from the monster. And then discard these and draw up. Alright, we have the blues covered now, and we have an assist. We have 2 assists. That's good to have. I'm greeding a bit here. This guy will stay facing the aggro player. So we did not draw aggro, I don't think. No. Alright, yellow's turn. I'll assist yellow right away. Okay, that's a good draw. So you should discard pile for red and add it to your hand. Momentum can net me 4 damage. Momentum only works after a yellow, so it's probably better if I just do shielded strike. I'm not in the front sector, am I? No, I'm over here. Alright, we're gonna move with the Bulwark. Into the back sector. We'll go to the back sector. And then I'm going to play Perseverance to draw 1. I need 1 more card, but I can't assist him anymore since these 2 don't have assist cards. Oh, he's got tackle. That's good. And that player's card gains stealth, which is also good. This guy's resilience. Alright. I think I can make this work with the tackle. I think we're lucky here. So I will pay 2. And we have 4 blue, right? We have 3 and 1. So I don't need my blue. Well, Undaunted Charge. This removes 2 struggle. We will confuse the monster, and all other players will draw 1 card. This also removes a 3rd struggle for my sword and shield effect, and does 2 damage. That's a lot for 1 card. Right? Confuse the monster. The next time he does a boost effect, we cancel that. I'll put this up here on the cards. And all other players draw a card. That's the hypest part of this. I can't assist with her blue unless someone else gets another blue card here. Damn. Alright, well, we're going to tackle another player pays the stamina cost of a card, discard this to reduce it by 1 and give them stealth. So this only costs 1 now, and I will pay with this 1 token to do shielded strike. We will remove 2 struggle, so that empties out the struggle. And then we increase the damage for each defense card, so it'll be increased by 2. There's 4 damage. We did a yellow-red, so that's going to be 7 damage. So this is 9, 9 and 7. And it's 10, 11, 12, so we have 4 carryover. 1 more wound. He attempts to flee, but we have 4 blue tokens, so we can prevent the vanish. Alright, radical. So I just need 8 more damage, right? And then it's dead. I could do that with Red Boy, surely. We end their turn because I have nothing else to do. And I did draw aggro towards me. What happens when we become a threat? Suffer damage? Oh, and this card had stealth. Yeah, it doesn't activate that thanks to tackle. I was just thinking about that extra bit. Okay, he turns, we attrition. We block that attrition. And then we draw 5. 1, 2, 3. Please get a taunt card and an assist. And we have an assist. We have 2 assists, which is brilliant. And we got 2 blue cards, which is also pretty brilliant because now I can assist with Rapid Burst. So start of this guy's turn, Darion, we will assist him with 2 rare cards. So he draws 2. 8 damage is all I need. So we can inflict vulnerable with this. I need a yellow in my sequence to prevent taking damage from the thing. We can draw an extra card with this too. Alright. We shall use this to move, just so we don't become a threat. Although I don't think it matters at this point, but we don't want to become a threat. We want to not move near this guy, just because that throws us off. Habit checking right now for this particular engagement. It doesn't matter since this card's swapped, but... Alright, we're gonna pay this yellow to play this yellow. Reactive guard. If we play a red after, we will draw a 1. So then I'm going to... this would be 2, this would be 4, so that's 6, and this would be 8 by itself. I don't even need the precision strike. Do I have a token? I don't have a token. We'll pay 2. We'll pay 4. We'll precision strike. So that's 2 damage. Now we activate this, which doesn't get boosted, so this doesn't do anything. As these feathers just quiver. And then this comes up here. Right, I didn't have to put the yellow in, but we draw a card because I did that. Which I guess is, you know, fine. We'll discard this to play double slash... I'll use the vulnerable token up on this. So this is doing 4 damage because of the great sword effect. And we'll multiply that to 8, and then this guy dies on the 8 damage. And then I can still play this for free to do another 2 damage. When we activate our thing, we do get Relentless Assault active, so that's cool too. Alright, Pazis. Easy peasy. No problemo. Let's add a win onto our Pazzi here. Level 0 Pazzi didn't stand a chance. I think we did a good job nullifying his gimmicks. Oh, wait, why is that 1? We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. It was a cool fight, though. I am looking forward to the higher level versions, which might be more problematic. Stun is a godsend. I have got to work harder at stunning. When I start customizing characters later, he's becoming a stun master. In my opinion, stun's OP. Also, when I did the second stun, I forgot to do 2 damage again. That extra damage from the stun effect is just like not ingrained in my brain that you do that. It's really useful, but when I think of stun, I don't think, oh yeah, and somebody takes a cheap shot at the monster because you just bonked it on the head. Anyway, let me pack up a little bit. We'll do our rewards and such. Oh yeah, the confused token stopped the boost and the thing as well. The passes here was not that threatening. Now, where is Paz's bag? But to see what the later one does. I do think it's cute he runs away. Which I almost fucked up with that whirlwind play. We had to take a back step there to prevent the automatic loss from running away. Let's keep that card separate. Put these here. These here. Put the board in. And his paralyzers. While we did not use the paralysis, or we weren't affected by it much, if you get hit with like 2 to 4 of these, you are going to be in trouble. I just realized something. Let me, we'll keep these ones in a separate pile and keep them upside down so I know to ignore them. And they show up right side up. I'll put those on the bottom of the stack, and then the ones on the top of the bag are the ones that we use for our main group of characters. So I can find it a little easier. Is there anything else with Pazis that I needed? I don't think so. Alright, cool boss. Put that there. Shuffle these. Turn people's decks into their hands into their decks and whatnot. We'll do some prize rewards. I can reflip over the masteries since that resets every game. Speaking of reset masteries. Didn't mean to put that in the deck, same with this one. Shield Master, once it gets going, is a great way to just get a bunch of extra damage. Whoops. Put it at 9 for next time. I don't think I'll be able to craft anything cool for... Well, it depends on the draw. I can make some fire stuff as soon as we get blood. We need blood for everything. 3 characters can make a fire equipment. Unfortunately, this dude cannot make anything. He sucks. Get rid of this. Okay, 24. Shoutouts to Darion, the undamaged beast of a man that he is. Let's pick up our rewards. First, the, oh no. I've accidentally deleted one of the scrap leaves, because there's supposed to be 6 in this bag, right? Did I really delete one? Blood Zima Scales, Kuba whatever, Kubario, and Uride. Is there another? Yeah, it's supposed to be 6. I deleted Bones. That's okay, I can fix, but it's gonna take me a second to fix. Let me put this back in here. Oh yeah, these are supposed to be locked. Alright, let me save the game. Let me load the Primal. Shouldn't take long because I'm using the preloaded assets. Yeah, so that's fast. Let me get my bone. I'm just gonna copy this bag. And then load the save file. The solo custom campagne. Okay, I don't know why I deleted that. I deleted the element too. There's supposed to be 10 of those, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, it's only 9. Okay, I didn't do that. Let's not fucking delete the bag by accident. Okay. 6 flora, right? Just to be extra thorough here. Yeah, 6 flora. Okay. Hey! He failed again! Poor Darion. Darion doesn't have anything. It is even succeeds, right? Yeah. That's fun. So let's shuffle. We got a bone for yellow. We got Zima for blue. And a bone for green. Oops. Okay. So green gets a bone, which is his first piece. Have some Zima here, which is their first piece. And some more bone. They have bone and Eride and fire. I might be able to do something with that. No, I need blood. Oh. Eride's the white powdery substance, right? Yeah. And then Cobario is the green powder. Zima's blue powder. None of these use Zima. I need scales. Scales and blood are what we need for this shit. Now, I can do crafting or converting. I've allowed, I think it's a 2-to-1 ratio if you convert, which is not ideal. Anyway, let's get element loot check. Alright, so we have feather element. This is not randomized. For red and green. Yeah, green horde and the elemental balls of power here. Flora check. Alright, we have 3 floor options coming out. For yellow, we've got Anthamon. For blue, we've got Nelia. And for green, we've got Thalicornia. The green is packing some stuff, and blue is packing another Nelia. And we have an Anthamon, which is our first for red. Okay. Let me look at what we have with the light blue and the green color. Light blue is, I assume, the like clover thing here, not this purple. Yeah, Thalicornia is the leaf thing. Thalicornia and Melis. Melis is the green leaf. I can't craft anything with that guy. I could if I do a 2-to-1 exchange. I could get them a potion, and I haven't read these yet, so I don't even know what they do. I think generally we can't really do much. Bone Eride, dude, I need some blood. I need blood. That's okay. We're still dealing with the level 0, so I'm not too worried about crafting anything. What does the Melis make with the red leaf or nothing? Nothing. Okay. I think we'll leave it at that then. I don't have anything to craft. I could trade. Alright, hold up. I could trade. We could trade the Zima, and we could trade the an extra bone. So Zima is not used, right? Zima is not on here. Only Eride. Unfortunately, my only tradable thing is not useful. And then this guy has what the other dude has. Oh well. And this dude's got a bone too. We have a lot of bone. A lot of monster bone. I forgot to put Pazzi away into the Pazzi bag. we'll end it here. I won't dilly-dally. Thank you very much for joining me and watching. Hope you guys have been enjoying this playthrough so far. We are 3-0, but we are fighting the level 0s. I think the starter decks are definitely capable of tackling the level 0s so far. If I was to put the monsters in a ranking towards the end, that could be fun, maybe. In terms of difficulty, I'll do that towards the end, but right now, Pazis seems to be the easiest to me. It's definitely easier than Ozu, and Viraxis as well can get out of control. I did play a teaching game with some of my friends. We actually lost to Tutorial Viraxis. He got 4 fires out, and then things went bad after we skipped 2 entire turns of doing things. So that was quite exciting to see Viraxis kick some ass. I think he has some decent challenge to him. But as for our characters here, we're gonna have to wait before I get some cool new equipments at all. Yeah, I really need the either A, luck in the blood, or B, just get another resource that I can convert. Like if this guy, Sword and Shield Boy, gets another resource to convert, the Volcano takes an Earide, which he has, so I can convert the other 2 to blood, and we can actually have an upgraded weapon. As a reminder for the other smithies, I was going to not unlock any at level 0, and then once we get up to the level 1 forms, which is later, we'll have I was going to do this, but what I'm going to do instead is the first time we kill a monster of an element, because most elements have 2, I'm going to make it a 50% chance, so evens or odds, that we unlock the Forge. And then the next time we kill a monster, it will guarantee unlock. The next time we kill a monster of that attribute, we'll guarantee unlock it. And then once we hit tier 2 and tier 3 monsters way later, this is like 20 plus videos down the road, assuming we spend 1 video on each of these level 0s. If they don't beat me, if they do beat me, you guys will see it. And there will be multiple videos on the monster. But yeah, I might do that instead of using the stat point rules for getting the smithies unlocked. Because if I do it the other way, we're going to likely not have access to a lot of smithies for an exceptionally long time. So I would have to hit some very high numbers on a single dice roll. Anyway. I'm gonna leave this near the first player tokens. Is there anything else I gotta clean up? I don't think so. I'll just say thanks again. I'm not gonna craft any... I could craft a plant potion if I convert 2 resources into 1. So I could make a Vidya. I could make an Evoc. We should see what these do. Let's see what these do, because I actually haven't looked at any of these things yet. I like how Thorveg's bags are my go-to bags for the like random craftables. Potions. Level 1 potions. Alright, spoiler alert. We're gonna look at the level 1 potions. Because I can make one. So we know Alamore. Evoc. Consume. Discard a card from your hand to search your deck for defense and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. Okay, it's a one-time draw card, and that's very strong. Considering you can only carry 3 potions, probably not the most useful thing, but that is very strong. Consume. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level and draw 2 cards. That's definitely very strong. Take 1 damage just to draw 2. At the consumption step though, so you have to plan in advance a bit. Earden. Gain a defense token to consume. I don't know what a defense token does. When you gain this, place it on your hunter board. It counts as a defense card in your sequence for your attrition check. This card is a token at the end of your attrition check. Probably underestimating this, but this one seems to be the least appealing to that. Vidya. Discard a card from your hand to search your deck for an attack card. Add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. So Vidya and Evok are the same thing, just a different type. And then Hatrox. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Your weapon gets +3 damage until the end of this round. Ooh, that's a big deal. That's your weapon gets +3 damage. That means every red card you play is dealing +3 damage. Hatrox is kind of nutty. Hatrox. Nilia is the red leaf, right? It is. So I have 2 of those. I could convert the other one into a white, or whatever it's called. Salicornia. I could actually trade for that. Alright, we won't do a convert then. Let's make it. I'm gonna trade a Nelia to this person for your Salicornia. And then we will spend Anelia and Salicornia to craft a Hatrox for our Archer. I probably won't actually drink this except in an emergency. I can be quite the hoarder. Either in an emergency or when we start getting a ton more resources later in the game, I will probably use them more often. Granted, it's hard to craft for our campaign. In the actual game, you don't get the doubling thing, but if I'm doubling the plant resources I need and we're only getting 3 to 4 for the level 3s, and it's gonna cost 3 of each resource as is, it'll be fine. It'll force me to be strategic in their use, so it's good to get them now. You know what? I'm liking this system even more. It surprisingly fits pretty well. It's so simple, but I think I did a good job here. Anyway, I won't take any more of your time. I'm leaving for real. Hope you all have a good one. Look forward to the next monster. I know I will be.